Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times, okay? Let's catch him up.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Good way to protect the midsection. And a well-placed counter by Hands of Stone. Good block there by Dynamite. Halfway through round number one. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Pacific, and the Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
And a smart counterpunch by Hands of Stone. Another flush shot lands upstairs. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
A headshot blocked. And he returns on that exchange. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
halfway through round number 2. Good block by Dynamite. Solid job. Double connects by Hands of... Wow! Hands of Stone's in bad shape.
No holding.
Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. He comes back with the left hand again. And a well-targeted combination by Dynamite. Halfway through this round. Nice strike after catching one by Hands of Stone. Gets rid of that body shot. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Hands of Stone. Hands of Stone's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
10 clicks of the talk. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
So we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Sharp counterpunch by Dynamite. Was just off the mark. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
How about that exchange? Blocks away that headshot. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good block there by Dynamite. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Off the rope, Douglas.
Good return fire that time. Wow, is he defensively sound. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Final 10 seconds. 3 punches land in succession by hands of stone. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Hands of Stone's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Well-targeted combination by Dynamite. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Get out of the way.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Good counterpunch. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hands of Stone.
Get your hands up.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good Good defense just covering up down low. Good defensive skill. Good defensive skill with the block by hands of stone.
Stay away from the inside.
10 seconds to go in this round. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Nice block by hands of stone.
Side to side. Move your head.
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Keep your head moving. Defense. More defense. Lead him to the fight.
Way to block there.
Head moving. There's no need to be on the inside.
Good way to protect the midsection. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep working the body. Stay on the outside.
Nice work with the jab on the outside. Teddy's having a field day. He's peppering him with shots from the outside.
Well, when did we all of a sudden show up at a bull ring? Because I'm watching a matador right now control that bull and not letting that bull get near where he can gore him.
Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a three-punch combination. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Last 10 seconds.
Protect yourself. Don't block the punches.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by Dynamite. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
at the halfway point of round 7. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Well-targeted counterpunch by Dynamite. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Hands of Stones doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught. Why? Because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Nice block by Hands of Stone. Good counter punch. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Dynamite's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Thinks we're going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered.
Keep
Good
busy,
things
guys.
happen.
Come on now, keep busy.
Looks like he has some blood under his eye around the cheek. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Very precise double jab by Dynamite. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
And there he counters back against his opponent. A sound combination by Dynamite. Able to dismiss it. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Protecting his head well with his guard. What a great round. 2 minutes in. Oh, hands of stone, stunned, and he is hurt. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
In and out.
Finds his target again. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Good uppercut by Dynamite. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And a good counter by Hands of Stone. Dynamite's learning a lesson here that you don't want to learn. And that is no head movement means you're going to take shots to the head.
Well, Customato used to tell me, if you don't move your head, guess what? The other guy will move it for you. Right now, the other guy is moving his head for him.
Painfully so. Unable to land that shot. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A nice block by Hands of Stone. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Really committing to that jab. He lands another one. This is really good work here. Kind of like a boxing 101, and it's paying off. He's popping off that jab. He's staying at a safe, longer range here, and he's controlling this fight.
Yeah, he's controlling real estate. Matter of fact, he looks like a real estate broker to me. He's charging a lot of money for ground right there. every inch, every foot that his opponent tries to come in, he doesn't charge him $10, $20, $30. He charges him 3, 4, 5 punches.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. You can see it raining red from his nose right now. The blood has started. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Oh, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Flush with the two-punch combo by Dynamite. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Blocks that belt line well. Targeted counter punch by Hands of Stone. Boy, the judges are having an easy time with this because this is clean and effective punching we're seeing out here.
Hey, Joe, remember when you were a kid, your mother or father bought you that painting by the numbers?
Oh, I love that.
He's punching by the numbers.
To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Nice block by Hands of Stone. We come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
Oh, he stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head. And a sharp counter punch
punch by hands of stone. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. Hands of stones making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
Lands the counter. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Doubles up the jab to the head. Nice block by hands of stone. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision. Your winner by unanimous decision, all three judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.